point is we've got to say it was a mistake. And then the reality is we have been unwilling to fight for things like Medicare for all, actually taking on prescription drug prices because we were too beholden to the influence of big money in American politics. We've got to be a party that gets back to centering the working class, centering having industry and economic opportunity in these places that were decimated by globalization, and standing up to big corporate interests if they are standing in the way of delivering healthcare, education, lower prescription drugs for the American people. It doesn't mean that we have to be anti-business. There could be economic patriots if they want to invest in the United States and if they don't want to engage in lobbying that are hurting things. I mean, I'm not saying that every business person is sort of bad. They're business people who care about the community. But what is bad is people spending millions of dollars to block common sense reforms or those who outsource their jobs.
Yeah. So you're saying that just taking 20 million and throwing it into like a study group on how to attract men isn't going to win Democrats' elections?
That's the most absurd thing I've ever heard. I mean, it reminds me of David Brooks and when I think it was Josh Hawley who went and gave a speech in Missouri on manliness and how the Republicans need to be more manly. And I was having coffee. I don't think Brooks will mind me saying this. He said, you know what? Donald Trump would never have to give a speech on manliness. He just exudes it or something. And, the Democrats don't need a study. We just need to understand that a lot of people lost jobs supporting their families. They lost self-respect. We gave all the glory to tech folks in my district, and some of them are doing great things, and finance folks, but not the people who built the steel and built the industry. They literally were flyover country. We never recognized their contributions. We didn't recognize the challenges that men were facing in terms of their physical safety, in terms of getting a good job, and the pressures of supporting a family, in terms of the concerns with law enforcement, and men are incarcerated at a much larger rate. And we kind of made it seem like being a man was easy when men were struggling. And then on top of that, we had this sense that if they said the wrong thing, they would be they'd be canceled. And there was this curtailment on speech. So I don't need a study to say any of that. I just talk to enough people. I mean, maybe just talking to people and understanding people is what's needed.
Yeah, there's nothing less masculine than having to study masculinity to find out what's masculine.